Hello everyone, this is the Angel of Hope, discussing the pandemic aftermath. The pandemic aftermath is very serious. There was a lot of people we lost due to the pandemic, unfortunately. May they rest in peace. We love y'all and we miss y'all. There's a lot of people after the pandemic, they became very depressed, they became very different. I noticed that a lot of people, their attitudes have changed. A lot of people before that wasn't maybe rude or nasty or a certain way, they've changed. A lot of people in the seclusion and the lockdown, they lost their minds. And this is not to be taken lightly, meaning when you see somebody who's down due to the pandemic, or they open up to you and they say, well, during the pandemic, I was depressed and I had nobody to talk to, I had nowhere to live, or I had no job, or I had no money, or I didn't think I was going to make it, or I had the COVID-19 and I'm still having after effects, my taste hasn't come back, or something like that. You don't say, oh, get over it, it's so past, or something heartless. Have a heart. The Father taught us that one of his biggest teachings was love, and that is the first step. So if somebody is hurting from the pandemic, you simply listen. Have an open heart. Suggest that they go talk to a psychiatrist, suggest that they go talk to a counselor. Or if it's a friend or family member, if you feel like you can talk to them, or if you're close enough, talk to them, be there for them. Be loving, be caring. Even if you don't know the person, you just ran into each other, you happen to have a off-the-wall conversation just out of the blue, you just start talking after speaking to each other. Be compassionate, be understanding, listen to them, hear them out. Then you give your opinion, or you speak to them, or you tell them, it's going to be okay. I was hurt by the pandemic too, or whatever you want to say, but be compassionate. Do not be heartless. That's how we got into this mess in the first place. That's how all this hate transferred. That's how it got life. That's why it's getting worse. That's why people are reacting on emotion, on the first emotion they're not thinking, because there's no love. Everybody's just hating and pointing fingers, and everybody's talking over each other. There's a bunch of arguing. That just makes the situation worse. So moving forward with the pandemic after effects, we are going to listen to each other, we're going to comfort each other, and we're going to be there for each other. Because there's a lot of people who had it and survived, and there's a lot of people who got it and didn't survive. And then there's a lot of people who know somebody, or is kin to somebody who had the pandemic. So, moving further, brothers and sisters, let's love each other, and let's beat this thing. Amen.